Welcome to Not Your Cup of Tea with Aisha
and Tia.
This is episode 8. We just wanted to do a 6-month recap because we've made it to 6 months.
6 whole months of doing this.
Congratulations to us.
Yes.
From a conversation that started in a restaurant over martinis.
Over drinks.
And venting about life.
Yeah.
And here we are. 6 months later.
And not only just a recap, we're going to start with a recap, but then we're going to just go into some girl talk.
Crazy Q&A. Because sometimes I feel like if you don't ask your friends questions, you'll often forget about small things that like you went through like in the past, like that made you who you are today.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
So from our first episode that we recorded in Bar Louie, as we were just saying, I feel like you have to start from, like Tia said, start from the bottom. And now we are here. Humble beginnings. We started in Bar Louie, and we've progressed so much since that first episode.
Oh gosh, hopefully we've redeemed ourselves from that.
Man, but I loved it. It was raw.
I mean,
real.
it was really raw, really raw.
You can't get any raw.
Really raw.
Talking in the background.
Talking in the background. Our waitress bringing us drinks and us telling the waitress what we wanted.
From the people in Bar Louie knowing who we were.
Yes.
To them
the name of the podcast, everything.
To them announcing the podcast. What were we doing?
Trivia.
They said, not your cup of tea in the corner. And we won. Don't tell anybody. They shut down now, but we cheated a little bit.
We did.
But we got free tater tots.
We did. We were supposed to get 2 free certificates, but they closed.
Yeah, they did jip us. So Bar Louie in the Gulch, y'all
owe us
Bar Louie
in Bellevue.
I'll take 2 lemon drop martinis.
Yes.
In replace of that, because
I'll take 2 extra filthy.
Yeah.
Martinis.
And they knew our order.
They did.
How? We'll never get that
there.
back.
We were there every Monday.
Every Monday for a business meeting.
Yes.
Because no matter how small you start, your planning is everything.
You have to plan.
Like, your dream has to be bigger than your vision or at the moment. Like, just dream big and then fulfill your vision. Because who would have known? 6 months later.
I know it. It doesn't seem like it, really.
And we've had some amazing episodes.
We have. And it's like, after every single one of them, I say, oh, that's my favorite.
No, seriously.
But then we do another one, and that one ups it, and it's like, oh, no, that was my favorite.
Yeah.
So I don't know that I could possibly choose a favorite, because what do we have? We started, as we said, with Bar Louie. That is my least favorite.
I liked it.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry.
It was like BET Uncut.
For real. That is exactly what we were.
But yeah, like our second episode, we were with Dr. Darian Lyons. She gave us her overview of, I think it was dating. We were talking it was really girl talk.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't a real like specific topic we were on.
We just got to know her, what she does, where she came from, and then circumstances that we all went through as women. And then our episode number 3, we were with our girly friends.
Oh yeah.
Dee and Tiffany joined us. That episode, I loved that we were able to showcase our friendship.
Yeah.
So people could see the dynamic of how we support each other in everything that we do. And then,
Then we got into our series.
Yes. Ready, set, heal. Body, mind, and spirit. Now that...
I got a lot from those.
Every single one of them fed me in a different way.
Yes.
From Gary, and we could put like a clip in here of Gary's episode of him talking about the little Jamaican
thing. So I was in Jamaica one time.
Uh-huh.
And this guy walked up to me. He had the jerk chicken truck. So I don't know, if y'all gonna those stores, they always had the jerk chicken truck. And he walked past. He said, "Hey man," because this when I just started working out. I was trying to start working out, but I didn't understand what to eat. And so the guy was like, "Hey man, what's going on with you? You look real good up there, but what's going on down there?" I'm dead serious. It's
That would have ate me.
It was somebody that was with me, so there's a witness to that. And the lady who was passing out towels, she overheard the conversation and she screamed out, "He eat too much meat." So
the Jermaine talking about his stomach.
But I feel from that episode, body positivity. No matter what, I feel like everybody has an issue with something about their body, even if like they're the most perfect person in somebody else's eyes. But I feel like from that episode, body positivity was it for me, because as a woman, we always find a flaw within ourselves. And I loved Gary saying, "Never let anything negative come out about yourself." I am always a love yourself first type of person, but sometimes, it just gets in the back of our head. Yeah, exactly. So body positivity. Even if you don't like something about yourself, just be
find something you do like.
Be like, well,
at least my face is cute.
Exactly. My eyelashes are real.
Yes.
Find the cute things about you that you know and love. But mind.
Ooh.
God.
Yeah.
And what's so crazy is I told her, because Dr. Miriam from that day, I wouldn't say hired her. I begged her to be my therapist. But just realizing that you do need help, and that is okay.
Yep.
Because I feel like I was in a whirlwind of a shit show. And even that day of that episode,
you were kind of like, you was
all
off your
over
game.
the place.
You were off that
man,
day.
I was doing my makeup here at the table. I was just like, oh my God, I cannot meet this lady. I'm meeting a professional and I'm just not together at all. But her presence and her wisdom was everything that I needed in that moment. So I did get a lot from her. So thank you for bringing her on.
You're welcome, honey. She has helped me through, like I said on that episode, a very dark time in my life. So I will refer her to anybody.
Yes, Dr. Miriam,
because she's the truth.
Abdallah, I think I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I go see her every month, and we talk about the shit show of a life I have right now, but we're clearing it out.
And hey, because with me, I'm at every month now, but when I started with her, I was once a week,
and sometimes you need that.
I was every week and then as we progressed and she felt like I was doing better, we would cut back to 2 weeks and then 3 weeks and then now we're a month. So hey, I've got progress.
You started somewhere.
I got progress.
But yes, long story short, if you think you need a therapist, just go get a therapist.
Even if you think you don't need a therapist, go get one.
Yeah, because that's a mental issue also.
Because I'm sorry, and I'm finna single out, Black people think we don't need therapists, or therapists are bad, or you're crazy because you need a therapist. No, well, maybe I am a little crazy, but...
And that's okay.
But everybody needs somebody that's neutral to talk to.
Yeah. Outside opinion, judgment-free zone.
Yes. Give you the real.
Even though you're me and you were close and you could tell me absolutely anything, it would stay between us, but sometimes you just need someone who doesn't know you to give you the advice that you require.
Yep.
So the last one was for the Ready, Set, Heal was Spirit. And
got a lot from that
episode was pure amazement.
It was.
Both pastors were great. Had a lot of wisdom.
They did.
Shared a lot of things. maybe a lot of people wouldn't agree with.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about them.
They're not your standard cookie cutter pastors or preachers.
Might not be everybody's cup of tea.
They're not. And that's fine. Go find yours.
I just feel like they showed who they were. And that's all that we can ask for anybody that comes on the show is be open and honest about who you are and what you think, and don't put on a show for the camera, because it's just us here.
It's just us. And they even made me think about going to church again.
Yeah. No, seriously.
Baby steps.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I just I need to
baby steps.
Need to find my way. It's like church is so far, but God,
you know my heart.
Yes, he does. We did a Mother's Day special with Chef Duran, and oh my gosh, I still rant and rave about the bacon that he made for us. See, like when I tell you, oh man. I don't even know what all he put on there. I wouldn't even want everybody to have his secret recipe, but when I tell you, it was so good. And then the waffles, it was like brown butter.
I don't know what it was, but
nutmeg.
I don't even eat waffles, pancakes, bread like that, but that shit was delicious.
Chef Duran, keep doing your thing.
Keep it going.
Him and his wife, Sydney, they are at the farmer's market. I can't remember what the final date was that they'll be there.
The weekends, I want to say.
Tuesdays.
Is it Tuesdays? I don't know.
But his link is on our YouTube, on our Facebook page, on our IG. So
and I'll post it again too.
Yeah. He amazing chef. Book him privately.
Yes.
It was a part that we weren't able to put into the video where he said that he wants to cook for more Black clients.
Yeah.
He said he is mostly booked by white clientele just because they hire him. So yeah, show up for us.
Yeah, show up for your people.
Juneteenth just passed. Support Black businesses, even Black chefs.
Yes, because he's we've hired him for New Year's Eve.
Yes, and I hope that he gets his babysitter, because we need. So, I don't know. I really, we had a lot of compliments about our Mother's Day.
Really?
Episode. Yeah, they were just like, our moms were raw and real. And I think my mama got too raw and real. She was on there telling my business. But,
hey, that's what it is.
I know that's what mamas do. Gotta love her. But I loved our part about reading their letters to them.
Oh, yeah.
Giving them their
flowers.
Flowers. Yeah. Love our mamas.
Yes, I do. You only get one.
Yes, treat your mama right. Our Father's Day special, which is our last boom hoorah that you all have seen, which was our June episode.
That's up top with me.
Yeah.
One of my faves.
Top the three.
Yeah.
top 3 episodes was, we'll just call them the fellas.
The fellas,
whenever they join us again, we'll just.
And they will definitely be back.
Yeah, we will just be calling them the
fellas.
I think that they had an amazing time.
They did. They actually want to come back.
Yeah. The raw and real. If you can't get any rawer or realer than we got with them.
And when they come back, I don't know how, like you said, you don't know how much more raw or real you can get. So when they come back, we're gonna have to
no filter
up our Andy
on asking questions.
On the questions.
Yeah. Because, they said that they would. And I love the fact that we can ask them whatever we want to ask them, and it's no backlash from their significant others.
Yes.
Because in some situations...
Oh, that would have been a whole fight.
A woman...
What's up,
it's
people?
like women are really catty. And they're like, oh, you asking my man that question? You must want him, blah, blah, blah.
And not only that, getting on to him, like, well, why did you say that? And what?
Right. Exactly.
Why did you answer that question?
But they're our brothers. They are our friends, cousins, whatever you want. But just to have that relationship with people, to be open, like what we ask. Come on here, be open and be honest and be real about who you are. And they were that. Mm-hmm. They did exactly what we asked of them. And their significant others, let them be free to be themselves. And ladies, Antoine is still single.
Yep.
Still out there looking for his leading lady. We need to set Antoine up on a blind date.
Let's do that. Antoine,
we
got you.
Oh man, that would be so freaking fun. That's a good idea.
That's a good idea. It is.
Then we'll follow back up with them.
Yeah, we'll let y'all know how it went.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have him on and he can tell us how it went.
Yeah. If it's bad, don't tell us.
I want to know if it's bad.
Give us a good review. It can't get no worse than the girl
asking him to get her nails done the first time.
No worse than that.
No. And then, so we went through all our episodes. So
the BET
Awards, y'all.
We went to the BET Awards, the 25th annual BET Awards.
Yes. And it was phenomenal.
Like, better than we expected, because we didn't even expect to
I don't think we had expectations.
No, we just went.
We didn't have expectations of, oh, we're going to do this, see this, do that. No expectations.
We went into it like, we're here.
We're here. And we're glad to be here.
Yeah. I'm just happy to be here. That was me.
Yeah. Glad to be there, but no expectations out of it.
Just get dressed, get cute, and be prepared for whatever.
And go.
We both had on flats, so in case we had to walk 10,000 miles, we were prepared. But yeah, when we got there into the actual building, we were walking in with Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah.
How amazing is that?
Yeah, we were.
And just to be like rushed down some stairs with Jennifer Hudson.
Like right here,
like that's
like
her.
Beside you,
like the lady that sings her whole throat down, like Jennifer
Hudson, the one that sang her throat down that night.
She did. What's that damn movie now? I can't even think of the name because I done got so excited.
Oh, she was in. What are you talking about? Right?
No, the Dream Girls.
Dream Girls.
Is it Dream Girls?
That's what it's called.
Yes. Like, you know how many times I watched that movie? 1,000,000 times.
Really, I only watched it once.
Oh my God, I'm a Beyonce fan, so you know.
Yeah, I know you did.
You know, I watched it 10,000 times. But to walk in there with her and then be seated third or
fourth row from the stage.
From the stage.
From the stage. By the way, I was on TV. I found myself.
Yeah, so you can see the top of my hair.
I'll clip it in.
We were that you can see my phone. The back of my phone.
You know, Isha's a little height challenged.
Very height challenged, and they have people taller than me sitting in front of me, so that was a problem.
Yeah.
But to be in a room of pure Black excellence exceeded every thought, feeling, emotion that I thought that I would feel versus being in the moment. Like Kevin Hart.
He was amazing.
From the front to the back, to telling Kirk Franklin he was popping dick for Jesus. Like, who would say that?
So, on that note, you know, Kirk Franklin was just on The Breakfast Club. Have you seen that? So he was just on The Breakfast Club, and they asked him, because they were like, I had said, like, because when Kevin did it, Kirk Franklin was kind of like
he was sitting back. It was like
it was like one of those. It was one of those things where I don't know if I should laugh or if I can laugh, because if people are watching me and I laugh, then they're going to say that I'm laughing at
Church
something.
Folk.
Yes. So he went on The Breakfast Club this past week before last. He was on The Breakfast Club, and they asked him about that. And, you know, he kind of chuckled. He said Kevin was great. He said he thought he was funny. He said, but I know, like you just said, there are church folks that would think that
if he laughed,
he would have been canceled.
Like, immediately off the stage, you do not know God because you just laughed at popping dick.
So that's why he explained that's why I just didn't full-fledged belly laugh.
But he felt it.
Oh, he wanted to because it was
funny.
funny.
Able to hold that in, do you know the entire crowd said,
gasp,
and then hollered instantly. The whole crowd screamed like, Kevin, who says popping dick for Jesus? And like just seeing every star that we grew up watching on TV.
And when I say every
single
so
one.
We sat like we said, we were third, fourth row from the stage, and sitting on the aisle across from us, we had Brad and Judy, Jacob Lattimore, Emmett from The Chi,
the lady from Fatima, Zatima, yeah, but her name is Fatima on there, but I don't know what her real name is because I'm bad with names.
I don't watch it.
She's
That's my
beautiful.
She is gorgeous,
beautiful.
You know what?
Lisa Ray
is freaking
Lisa Ray in person is absolutely so gorgeous. Beautiful. Like, and she was in her white, like like if I go out in white, you can guarantee there's gonna be makeup on it
somewhere. But there was, no flaw.
No, nothing.
She sat across from us as well.
Yeah, flawless. Every strand of hair perfectly
in perfect place.
Like, how did you do it?
Yeah, gorgeous.
It was a dream night.
It was.
We saw Lil Wayne perform.
Yeah, like who? We saw Mariah Carey perform.
Keisha Cole and Ashanti.
Well, she's not my favorite.
Oh, which one?
Keisha.
Oh, she can't really sing.
No, but
I like her songs.
But Ashanti was good. Like, to see those early 2000, like Ashanti, Bow Wow.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I wonder how Ciara felt when he was singing that song, when he did their song. Because she was
married
there
to Russell Wilson, so
there.
I really wouldn't have felt anything. But I think that they interviewed him about it. But
did they?
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't think
that.
It was
a big deal.
I think it was just like, I think he said that he didn't even know that she was there.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think she would have felt anything, X next.
Yeah.
Type.
Better next. Much better next.
Yeah.
But who else? T.I.
Oh my gosh.
T.I.
Love me
that
some
performance
T.I.
was good.
Yes, his whole performance.
I can't say that anybody was just bad performing.
Okay, so let's get into that. Yeah. I love Tiana Taylor.
She's beautiful too.
And Mufasa. Like, they look so beautiful together in person. Aaron Pierre, if nobody knows, but I call him Mufasa because it's like a Leo thing. They were very beautiful together in person. But Tiana, I didn't like her performance because
I don't like her song.
It was giving alien vibes.
Not even alien. Like, what's the kind of music? Like rave music?
Techno.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I don't feel like the crowd could get jiggy with it. I feel like she should have did some like Roses in Harlem type stuff. Yeah, it wasn't giving.
I'll agree with that. That was maybe one that could have been better.
Yeah. But Taraji did her part.
She did.
Yeah.
She did.
Best performance.
Oh, gosh. You know who I'm going to say.
I already know who I'm going to say. And we're probably going to say the same person.
The best performance to me was Glorilla.
Okay. So we don't have the same opinion. But I do love her. Memphis. Hey, Tennessee.
Yes.
All for her. But no, like, aesthetically,
it was great.
It was perfect. I loved the theme and everything that they had with it. I don't know if the little Prince ass cheek.
I liked it.
It didn't hit for me.
I liked it, but I feel like that was probably the best performance we're gonna get out of her.
Yeah,
because going to see her in Memphis, I just don't feel like it would have been that level of, maybe, I guess the word I'm looking for is class. No,
it wouldn't have been that because she's gonna be doing bald head ratchet shit with her friends.
Yeah,
in Memphis
at the red light target on the headlights.
Yeah, so I think we got the classy version of Glow at the BET Awards, so I really did like it. I wouldn't have done the Prince ass cheeks out pants, but you did your thing, girl. Best performance for me was Snoop.
Snoop was good because that took me back to like 1992.
I was only 2, so I can only vibe from what I had been watching off of BET.
Okay, I was not 2 years old in 1992, but yes, that took me back, especially with Dre and Warren G.
Yeah,
like that was, and then he brought out Uncle Charlie.
Oh my gosh! Okay, so rewind, because now I'm forgetting the whole Jamie Foxx portion. Hands down, Tank and Jennifer killed it.
I love Babyface. I don't think that was his best performance.
It was not. It just seemed like a little cornbread dry.
Yeah. But Jennifer Hudson
sang her vocal cords off
to pieces.
Like they were just like floating in the air.
She needed some hot tea after that.
Yeah, and lemon.
And there he made everybody teary-eyed
because cried.
He like a baby.
And I'm just like, now you know I ain't got no tissue in here. I ain't got no bag, because they ain't gonna let us bring all that stuff in there. So you can't fix up your makeup. So by the time we did get to take a picture, if I looked wore down and raggedy, it was because I had screamed, yelled, laughed, and cried all before we took that picture.
Absolutely.
So yeah, BET 25th anniversary. Like it was we were there.
And it was because I watch the BET Awards every year.
Yeah, I do too.
To me, this was one of the best in a very long time. And I'm not saying that just because I was there.
I agree. And I've heard that from a lot of people stating that this has been the best. Mm-hmm. And it's the most that a lot of people just started talking about. Because even like the one from like last year, I don't even remember people talking about the one from last year. I don't even remember who performed last year.
I don't either.
But this one, I feel like this one will be talked about for years on.
And back on the performances, though, I'm going to get that and then I'll be done with that. Even we were talking about Kirk, his performance, he closed it out.
Yes. When you
took us to church.
When you could be ratchet.
And then go to church.
And then go to church and still have the same energy and vibe. Like,
yeah.
The best concert show, anything I've ever been a part of was this.
Yes.
Like, it was so many roller coasters but all highs.
All highs. Because we went into it. Before we went into it, we had discussed, okay, we're not going to fangirl.
We're not. We said, who's going to
be there to make us do that?
I'm not going to fangirl over anybody. Like,
before we even got in the building, we seen Kevin Gates.
Yeah, we were like, Kevin.
Even though I did have to text my boss, because my boss, she'll probably leave her husband for Kevin Gates.
I was like, Kevin Gates is fine. Still in person. It's Kevin. I ain't no fangirl. So I ain't gonna stop and like, take a
let me get a picture.
We weren't gonna do that. We saw Papoose and his girlfriend in the car also. I forgot her name, the boxing lady.
But who I fangirl over when he walked past us while we were sitting, David Banner.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
God took his time with David Banner.
He did.
Yeah.
And that little gray beard.
Oh my gosh. Wasn't he wearing white?
He was wearing all white.
Man. His chocolate self.
Just chocolate.
In all white with that little Hannah gray.
Yes.
Have mercy. David, keep doing what you're doing. Oh my goodness. Who did I fangirl over? I don't know. No, Tank, like, so I'm a huge Tank fan.
Really?
Yes, like huge, but I've never seen him perform.
Wow.
Never. Because either when he was in Nashville, I was out of town, or he would be performing somewhere ratchet where I was like,
kind of sketch.
I'm not finna stand up and watch a concert. I'm sorry. Like, where's the seats? But hearing Tank perform,
he did amazing
at the BET Awards. Tank, yeah, Tank. I fangirled. I hollered really loud. Like, that's probably why I didn't record that part. Like, when I went back to see if I got that part, I don't have that. because I was too busy hollering the whole time Tank was on the stage. And then Jennifer came out.
And she just...
Like, you could feel Jennifer's voice before you saw her.
Chills.
And, like, you instantly
hair
got
raising.
Chills. Like, you would be... Like,
yes,
my hair
goosebumps.
is raising right now. Like, thinking about it. Like, she was backstage starting to sing, and everybody was already on their feet. But if people could have got on their second set of feet
like,
when she started singing, like, yeah, just pure D amazement.
Yeah.
I had an amazing time at the
did
BET.
too.
If I could have, like, replayed it that night and did it all over again, I probably would have.
I think I still replay it in my head.
Yeah, you just lay back,
just
close your
parts.
eyes, and be like,
I was there.
I was there. Like, we were a part of the BET Awards.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Ratchets.
The Ratchets?
You know the girl in the pink that looked like a rock star from Pepto-Bismol?
The sit beside me?
No, the one, you know, she had the little pink mohawk.
Oh, no, that was Jim and the Holograms.
Oh, my God. That lady, I'm just like, who let her in?
Yeah, if any of y'all know 80s cartoons, Jim and the Holograms, I had to pull up and show Isha, but...
We'll tag it on here, picture by picture, so y'all
Did
can
we
see.
take a picture of her?
I did.
Okay, send it to me so I can put it in.
We were messy a little bit.
We were a little
out
bit.
There.
We were a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta have fun.
And she was definitely Jim and Holograms.
I think every person showed up as they should have, except a few. Some people looked like they were going to a picnic.
They did. They looked like they were going to a picnic. It was because the attire was black tie. That was specific in the rules.
You can't get any more specific than stating black tie.
And yeah, I mean, some of the people were in black tie attire, but then when their hair matched their outfit, yeah.
It's just, okay, next.